All right, bring on the holiday thrills and the spills. Think about the wine, the meatballs. We got meatballs at our house.
I bet.
And then kidding their chocolate-covered fingers.
Right, walking around, wiping their hands on things other than napkins.
Carpet.
What's great is harsh cleaners aren't needed. There's a green way to clean your carpet. It's exclusive to Zerorez.
Yeah, John Truex is the Vice President of Zerorez Omaha. Welcome back, John.
Nice to see you. Have a good Thanksgiving, you and the kiddos?
I did, and we kept everything off the floor, so that was nice.
Kept the carpets clean, right. Well, let's talk about this because a lot of people, over the weekend, they put their Christmas trees up. It doesn't mean that it's too late to clean your carpets, though, right?
No, not at all. I mean, I saw a lot of minivans out there with trees tied on top, but you don't have to get every single square inch. And the nice thing about a system like ours is we can come in, we can clean the majority of the room or the high traffic areas. The technicians are professional. They're going to come in. They're going to do what they can for you. They're going to help move some stuff that they're able to, and they want to get things cleaned up before you have family over.
Well, I think that's a good idea because when you clean our carpets, we didn't move all the furniture because some of the furniture, quite frankly, the carpet underneath was fine.
Right, it was brand new in our case.
Yeah,
the couch has been sitting there, hasn't moved since we installed it.
Yeah, or if you have like an entertainment center, I mean, those things don't move generally, so we can go around it. It's not a problem.
Yeah, well, and it's nice too because you're not there all day. I think in our case, it only took an hour maybe to do the entire first floor of the house. Remind us how the process works so that our viewers who are new to Zerorez really understand what's different.
It's different.
It is different. We have a patented technology. We call it empowered water. Basically, it allows us to clean the carpet thoroughly and effectively without using the traditional soaps or cleaners. So you're not going to leave any of that behind in the carpet.
There's none of the residue that you would expect.
Exactly. So
and then the safety aspect, John.
Yep, it's beyond green is what we like to say because it cleans great, but it's also as safe as it can be.
As we look at some of these before and afters, and then of course this room right here, you can see the strip that has been cleaned and then part that hasn't. But you don't just do carpet, you do other, like we saw in that first picture, other types of flooring.
Sure, we can do tile, we can do upholstery, we can do granite countertops, really any livable surface in the home, we can come in and we can clean that and freshen it up for you and your family before the holidays.
Well, and maybe you have one of these beautiful rugs, a runner, in your entry. I think about a lot of homes, right? When you bought it, it had all these vibrant colors, and now all of a sudden they're sort of shades of gray and brown.
Exactly, and this is a really good example of that. And those things have such a dense amount of pile in there that they can hold a lot of dirt, and we can get that out for you.
Well, those are investment pieces, John. You're not going to just toss them out and buy a new one.
Yeah, I think back to a holiday event that my brother had at his house, and one of our senior members of the family had a glass of red wine, spilled the red wine right on the white carpet. How do you guys deal with holiday spills? Because they happen.
Sure. I mean, the first tip to the homeowner would be, just to blot it up. Cold water. Don't put anything that you might find under the kitchen sink on it. We don't want to set the stain. We have specialized products that are great for removing red stains and things like that, and we can come out and get that out for you.
How quickly, though? I mean, because you're not coming out within 5 minutes.
No.
Can you deal with it the next day or a few days later?
Next day, a week later, it's going to be fine.
That's great. Do a lot of people clean after the holidays? Because to me, it makes sense to do it before when the company.
Well, both.
Because you want to impress company when they come over, like, wow, the place looks great. But then you've got the messes after the fact. So what do you recommend, before or after?
It really just depends on your schedule, and we can do both. We're happy to serve the Omaha and Lincoln communities and get out there and get it clean for you.
I'll answer that for you. I'd do both, Mary. It's worth the investment to do it before and after. A big deal that you made the Best of Omaha, right?
That's great.
This is a great honor.
You know what stood out to me about this is you've been in the area for what, a year and a half.
Yeah,
something like that. So to have this honor means a huge compliment to you.
Yeah, we found out a couple months ago. I had to kind of keep it under wraps, and we were very, very excited when we were contacted about that.
And then Angie's List members are also loving Zerorez as well.
What are they saying, John?
We've got a lot of great reviews on Angie's List. If you remember, you can go ahead and check us out there, or if you want to go check us out on Google, we've got plenty of information there. And it's really just being well received in the community.
Yeah. Well, it's because, as you said, it works, but then we can also feel good knowing that your kids and your pets aren't crawling around on residue left from harsh chemicals, right, from something else.
And the thing is, we were looking at some of those pictures, you can visually see the difference, but one of the things we can't show here on TV is how fresh it smells. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Because sometimes when you have carpet cleaners come in, you get the smell of some sort of maybe a chemical or an unnatural scent. But really, this brings back
It's
the
like
natural
clothes on the line in summertime kind of smell to me.
Exactly, which is great when it's this time of year. I mean, it was 9 degrees when I was driving over here this morning. So to get that house, get that fresh, clean smell in there at this time of year is great.
Well, you're looking now at pictures that demonstrate just how effective, which is something else. I think a lot of us think about green methods in general, maybe don't work as well as other stuff, but with Zerorez, because of the empowered water, it is green, but it also works. There's the side-by-side. And John, you brought us a special offer.
Yes, it's Cyber Monday, but
This
you don't
is
have to go
fab.
online to get this deal, right?
Great
No,
stuff.
you don't. You can get 3 rooms starting at $129, and go ahead when you call in, mention the morning blend, and you'll receive a bottle of our free carpet spotter.
So you could use that after some of those spills, maybe?
Yep, or after Christmas, or if the kids spill something. I mean, it's pretty handy to have
Yeah,
around.
we've got some of that at our house left behind after a visit with Zerorez. Make your appointments by calling 933-1988 or visit zerorezne.com. There's a nice video there that explains a bit more about the technology. Thanks, John.
John, great to
to
see
see
you.
you.
Nice to see you.
All right, buddy, guess